God isn't commending you, endorsing you, recommending you on the basis of what you've done at all, but on who you are and who he made you to be. So your destiny is not a whole list of things that you should fulfill and do. And if you don't do them, you're not doing it well enough. Your destiny is about you being you. Therefore, discovering the true you is what it's all about. And God wants to reveal the true you in relationship with him. And therefore, he's not looking at your performance and they're saying, well, I can't recommend Ankai. He's not done a good enough job. He's looking at who he made you to be and who you are as a son, as a created being, as his son. And he's looking with the fact that you're the apple of his eye, you're the treasure of his heart, and he has a desire for you to be you. And as you will outwork things in creative sonship, which will be worthy of recommendation, if you like, because what he will say is, well done, my son, well done. You know, you had a go at this. You used your creative ability. I'm well pleased in you. You know, Jesus had God speak over him. This is my beloved son in whom I'm well pleased. He never did anything at that point, but that was even before his ministry started. So God is not looking for your works to give you a recommendation. He's looking at you being at rest with who you are, and that gives you the outworking of that in a flow, in a normal everyday situation. Just being without doing releases the doing. Now, in terms of creating money, I don't need to create money. He's my provider. Therefore, if I'm in tune with him and only doing what I'm seeing him doing or sensing his heart is, everything's provided for me to enable me to do that. I've got more than enough for all my needs and an abundance for every good deed. Those good deeds are the things aligned to who I am, the expression of who I am to a world that's in need. I have all I need to do that. Now, if I'm trying to create money, if I'm trying to create wealth, if I'm trying to do it, I'm likely to do it in my own strength, rather than seeing his provision for me and that provision coming to me because I'm in a state that draws it to me because I'm not needing it. I'm not worried. I'm not anxious. I'm not in that sense. Now, there are other people out there, Joe Dispenza, Eckhart Tolle, others who have picked up on some of the principles that God operates in, but not necessarily out of relationship. And therefore, people can work those principles, you know, like sowing and reaping and other things. They can use it, sense of heavenly technology, all of that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're aligned to the Father's heart or they're outworking the Father's heart. They're in general maybe trying to do good things, but actually it does have a smack of humanism about it. You know, I'm not very much into any of these things because I just have my relationship with God, but I'm aware, and people talk about these people, and I've got friends who are quite into them and everything else. And per se, there's nothing inherently wrong with what they're saying. It's the fact that they may be saying it out of information rather than revelation, knowledge, and experience through relationship. And therefore, just for finding a formula or a technique is not relational. We need to be in that union with God as our creator, as the creator. In that relationship is a very different thing than working out a technique for a need, whether that be a healing need, whether that be a financial need. Our relationship with God and being draws all that we need to us and outworks that for our lives if we stay in that place of rest and we don't strive for performance to feel that that means God will bless us or love us or recommend us. He wants to do that anyway because of who we are as his children, and he wants us to relax into who we are as his children, and that will facilitate everything else flowing out of that. If you enjoy these videos, would you please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe? It really does help. Thank you very much.